Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Democracy 3. My name is Obit Potato. We are playing as the UK, and we're not doing too badly. We've only got 3 little red dots left on our screen, so we're trying to fix them today. Uncompetitive economy, a little bit of a problem for us. It's reducing our GDP, making capitalists a little bit unhappy with us. Not great, but we're doing a pretty good job to solve it. And yeah. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Productivity is on the increase as well, so that's a good place to be. This asthma epidemic is really being a thorn in our side, if I'm honest. Pollution controls. Let's go further than that. Yeah, it's gonna hurt GDP a little bit, but hey ho, what can you do? Click to return to government. Climate change protocol. We're gonna ratify this. Why not? That should hopefully help our environment. Our economic forecast is looking good. GDP is pretty much at an all-time high. It's all downhill from here. I guarantee you, it's definitely all downhill from here. This is very, very high GDP, and look how far we've come in the last couple of turns. Like wow, we've done well. We have done well to turn this country around. Nothing to complain about here. Come on, just go down, please. Just go down. Just finish that uncompetitive economy thing. We can do it. We can do it. Come on. Education is going up. That's good. That's what we like to see. That is going to eliminate our technology backwater. That is good. Technological advantage. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Now, what we're going to introduce right now. Okay, we're going to prevent this construction of this toxic waste dump. We are going to introduce the rare earth metal mining, wherever the heck that is. That will be here. Yeah, rare earth metal mining is not very popular. Environmentalists don't like us, but that's fine. It's going to increase productivity. It's going to increase patriotism. It's going to increase technology, and it's going to, make capitalists happy with us. That's fine. We're going to need to fund this because our economy is so technologically driven at the moment that we are going to start to suffer from a lack of rare earth. So we need to go finding some. Market meltdown. Expected this to happen. That's not a problem. Uncompetitive economy finally has ended. That is good. That's finally what we needed to see. And tax evasion, that is also ended. That's awesome. That's really, really good news. And we're still running a budget surplus. Wow. Wow. How crazy is that? That's amazing. In fact, you know what we haven't checked in a while? Our threat assessment. Our threat assessment is pretty much nil. Capitalists don't seem to like us too much. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. However, they do like it when the going is good. They don't like the fact that there was just a market meltdown, though. I understand that. I don't like it when there's a market meltdown either. But hey-ho. Water shortage. What the heck? What the heck? This is early. Wasn't expecting this. Well, we need to get our... Wow, okay. Yeah, well, I was not expecting that. Looks like we need to introduce a CO2 tax. And probably an airline tax as well. This CO2 tax is going to reduce CO2 emissions, which is primarily what it's for. It's going to reduce air travel as well. Everybody's going to be a little bit pissed off with us, but that's fine. That really doesn't matter. Hybrid cars initiative, yeah, we're going to do that. Fully fund that as well. So basically, we just want to slow down the average temperature and how fast that's coming. Because really, we don't want to be dealing with a water shortage this early on. I mean, our food price will be going through the roof. Where is this? This is food price, exactly. Our food price isn't going through the roof. It will be. I'm pretty sure it will be going through the roof soon. Looks like international trade is sort of offsetting that increase, which is nice. I'm glad it is. But I'd rather be sort of more domestically dependent. Egalitarian society. Wow, I did not think we were that equal. I did not think we were that equal. Racial tension is at an all-time low. Wow. That's awesome. Equality is pretty high. Wow. We're doing great. Trade agreement. sign this trade agreement? Yeah, why not? I don't know. Might as well. And we're still running a budget surplus of 106 billion. That's crazy. That's crazy. We recently started spending 47 billion on rare earth metal mining, and we are still making a profit. Look at our GDP. Look at our GDP in comparison to the global economy. The global economy crashed. Our GDP barely faltered. That's a tiny decrease, and it's continued to rise past pre-crash levels. That's amazing. Look at our reserves. Oh my goodness. 1,911, or 919, sorry, should I say, 0.4 billion. Wow. That's insane. And we've got 2 green dots as well. This water shortage, this is going to be going away, let me tell you. It is going away. We need to introduce more policies that will help the environment. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Green Electronics Initiative? Yeah, why not? CO2 emissions down, energy efficiency up, environmentalists will like us. Pretty useless this is, but you know, hey ho, it doesn't really matter. Anything that will reduce our anything that will help the environment, should I say? That's what we're after. Transport, anything we can do in transport. Biofuel subsidies, that's going to increase the price of food. We don't really want to be doing that. Electric cars initiative, fuel efficiency standards, bus subsidies. Bus subsidies are pretty popular. Electric car initiative, that's probably more popular. It's going to reduce CO2 emissions. Environment, yeah, nae bad. Nae bad at all. That's fine. Next turn, let's go. See what's happening. We are absolutely flying through this, I must say. State Health Service. Okay, wow. Okay, we need to basically eliminate agriculture subsidies. That's pretty much what we got to do. It's going to increase unemployment a little bit, but, you know, there's not much we can really do about that. Who cares? Immigration scandal. That's fine. Health is down a little bit because of obesity. It will recover. I guarantee you this. We have a budget surplus, and we will have a higher budget surplus next time because we did cut the agriculture subsidies right there, so that's fine. We did get rid of them, and our reserves have crossed over the 2,000 billion mark. That's a lot of dosh. That's a lot of dosh. Looks like we can probably get our Mars program now, eh? we can introduce our Mars program when we have enough political capital. Why not? You know, why not? Live dangerously. Okay, what the heck? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Average temperature. CO2 emissions are still way too high. The carbon tax has not dented it. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not good enough, I'm afraid. Not good enough. Egalitarian society. Why is that ended? Why? We were doing so well. People smuggling, allow them to stay, it doesn't really matter. And we're still running a budget surplus. GDP, I think this is probably one of the highest levels of GDP that I think I've probably ever seen. So that is great. Traffic congestion is almost exclusively done by car usage. Let's try and get rid of cars in our roads. Let's try and do that. That's going to be our new mission. Like we did in the Australia Environmentalists Haven playthrough, we're going to try and get rid of car usage. That's going to be the aim of the game. National Monorail Network, we could do that. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. It's going to reduce unemployment. It's going to reduce car usage. Commuters are going to like us. Awesome. And we're not done there. We are going to introduce free bus passes. Well, maybe not actually. Maybe, yeah, free bus passes. Why the heck not? Retired people like us, bus usage, everything's going to go up. It's not going to reduce car usage, but at the same time, increasing bus usage is essential. Absolutely essential. High productivity, another green dot. Wow. Wow. So we went from having an average productivity to an absolutely outstanding one. That's awesome. That is really, really, really good. Rare earth metal mining. This is coming online very, very soon indeed, hopefully, and that's pretty much essential actually. Extradite, it doesn't really matter to be honest. And we're still running a budget surplus of around 104 billion. So our reserves are just going to continue to spiral up. Not spiral down, spiral up. So perhaps in 2 turns we will see we'll see this water shortage ending, which is exactly what I want to see. I want to see it go away. That's awesome. Obesity, that's still too high. Agriculture subsidies, we got rid of that. We completely eliminated this, so we should see that go down soon. Asthma epidemic is starting to come down, although it could be a heck of a lot lower. Any more transport policies that we can introduce? Toll roads, yeah, let's introduce toll roads, and this will reduce car usage as well. Capitalists are going to like us a lot for this. It's going to reduce equality a little bit. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more concerned about getting our car usage down. Yep, this is good. This is going to increase car usage. What? What? Well, maybe that wasn't the greatest idea in the world, but hey-ho. Nobel Prize. Great. I am glad we got the Nobel Prize. That is awesome. GDP. Highest GDP I think I've ever seen. We're due a crash, though. We are due a global economic crash. Any time now. Wow, our reserves are just ridiculous. Our reserves are just absolutely crazy. You know, this high productivity and this technological advantage are both boosting our GDP immensely. That is great. That is really good news. Nothing to complain about. Where's our space program? How's our space program doing? Our space program's doing pretty good. Looks like we got a space station up in space at the moment. That's awesome. Reusable shuttle. Reusable shuttle was the biggest mistake NASA ever made. It wasn't a mistake NASA made though. It was a mistake that the American government made. Hey ho. What can you do? Okay, that was just a little insert of information. Power lines. We're gonna build the power lines anyway. Doesn't really matter. Wow, look, we're all in the green. GDP is actually in the green. Wow. That's so good. That is so good. Carbon tax, that is retracting a little bit from GDP. Nothing much we can do about that. Traffic congestion is going down. That's awesome. Toll roads are reducing traffic congestion. That's awesome news. Security briefing. Crusaders of the Lord. Religious people don't really like us, do they? But they do have a very low membership. Space program is definitely reducing their membership as well. We have 1 turn before the next election. You know what? That is just long enough to introduce a Mars program. Yeah, let's do it. Why the heck not? A Mars base. You know, fuck it. Let's get a base on Mars. Let's do it. Base on Mars. It's going to cost us 46 billion, and every penny of that is going to be worth it. Next turn. General election time. This could be it. This could be the end of our government. It could be, but it's not going to be. It's definitely not going to be. Look at that. Wow. Wow. You know, it speaks for itself. Nothing to complain about. Farmers didn't really like us. Neither did the capitalists or the motorists, but hey-ho. Whoa. Let's just not talk about that. Yeah. Pollution? What the heck? What? What on earth? Is this introducing? Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. Pollution is going to be a little bit of a problem. However, weather prediction technology is now a thing, so that's great. Oh, great! I'm so glad this game exists. It's just so great, isn't it? It's just fantastic. Health just jumped off a cliff. Clearly, that's not really a massive concern for us. Expenditure is up though, so that's a little bit worrying. That's alright. Nothing too much to complain about. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Orbis Potato. If we can get this video to 3 likes, I would be very happy. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.